Hey guys, it's Mana here, and we're finally back with more Lucid9. I'm just gonna say let's jump right back into it and see where we go. Yeah! We lean forward, hands just a hair away from the tray, as Rui looks on with an expectant smile. 3, 2, 1, go! Masato immediately starts shoveling hot wings into his mouth, but I take a few moments to gather myself before I take a bite. The chicken seems to explode in my mouth, sending streaks of fire down my tongue. I cough violently and gulp down some water. This was a terrible idea. Woohoo! You mustn't fail me, marvelous minion! Everyone actually is watching. Hey, you gotta cheer for Yama, or this isn't any fun. But now that I've noticed, this is kind of embarrassing. Gee, thanks. It's not like I'm doing this for you or anything. Grimacing, I shove the remainder of the wing into my mouth and spit it out. The meat burns down my esophagus and simmers in my stomach. Come on, Yama needs his cheering squad. Rip, rip, ree. Kick him in the knee. Rip, rip, ras. Kick him in the other knee. Oh, go Sato, go Sato! Oh god. Masato spits his bones on the platter, 3 wings down already, and I've just started my second. For some reason, that makes me feel unusually competitive. Woohoo, you got this, you're beating him! Ice cream soda banana split? We think your team's full of... Shift to the left, shift to the right! Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight! She finishes her chant and quickly turns away to hide her embarrassment. I barely work through one more mouthful of fried chicken before giving up. There has to be another way. Yeah, 5th wing down, keep going. Go, Yama! My eyes land on the innocuous packet sticking from beneath the chicken bucket. GFC hot sauce. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. While Masato reaches for his 6th wing, I surreptitiously rip the end off of the hot sauce packet and squirt it over his platter. He only smirks at me. Gonna take more than a little ketchup to win. He bites triumphantly into the wing. Oh, that's not ketchup. He freezes. I swear that steam is coming out of his ears. It's GFC's signature hot sauce. Hot, 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 hot! A desperate Masato launches out of the booth and sprints to the soda machine. Wait. That was cheating! Is it cheating if there weren't any rolls in the first place? Either way, it was pretty dirty. Poor Masato. She looks pointedly at Masato, who's slowly dragging himself back into the booth while chugging a huge cup of water. Water won't help. Sorry, but it doesn't. I feel a slight tinge of guilt at his suffering, but Rui's obviously improved mood makes it worth it. This ain't the end. He keels over on the table, somehow managing to continue drinking from his cup. Oh, that reminds me of the latest episode of Govermercher, Mecker. Metcher? I don't know. What? You mean you haven't heard of whatever the fuck that is? Do you have to yell so loudly? Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't been kicked out for causing a public disturbance yet. But one cannot help but yell at the epicness of whatever the fuck that is! Okay, fine. What is it? It's this web series that a couple of my hallmates made, remember, over the summer? Oh yeah, I saw you running around wearing a long blonde wig or something. Great, that's a mental image I'm not getting out of my head anytime soon. Yeah, it's about the President of the United States. Well, it's called Akirima in our web series. Isn't that clever? Fighting our politicians to defend his country. Other politicians to defend his country. Okay. So it's like a political drama? No way, dude, that's boring. They battle it out in giant robots. The president's is red, white, and blue. It even has an eagle motif on it and everything. That sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That sounds like the coolest thing I've ever heard. Is he for real? Of course, I'm headlining the main event. I'm the president's aide. If you're the president's aide, you're a side character. You're not the lead. Huh? Really? Well, I, for one, am proud of you. You finally found your calling, being a background character. I know, right? I'm going to be a star. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the physical manifestation of the saying, ignorance is bliss. Episodes are all up on the website. Just search the title, Gover Metcher, and you're all set. Rather not. We'll have to check it out. Are you serious? How else will I know how to viciously badmouth it? I can't decide whether to be offended or impressed. Why not both? Hey, you two listening? Sorry, what? Nah, I was just saying that I gotta go back. I briefly checked my phone. 6:10 p.m. Almost Masato's curfew. Yeah, he has this thing where he goes to bed at 9:30 sharp every night. Just one more way that he's completely crazy. Disciplined, but crazy. Still, it's best to honor that. The only thing worse than a normal Masato trying to drag me into track is a grumpy Masato trying to drag me into track. Then let's go. We head out of the restaurant and back to the academy right as the sun starts to set. It's kind of a ritual to walk with them, even though I don't live at the dorms anymore. I live at an apartment within walking distance. But since there's nothing and no one waiting for me at the apartment, I kind of just go wherever they go. Maybe it's because our stomachs are full, but we're completely silent on the way back. It's a comfortable silence, but still silence, and that means thinking. Overthinking, unfortunately. I know that one all too well. I almost jump as I see a group of 3 policemen race by on the opposite side of the street, approaching sirens piercing the air with their incessant wailing. Direct our attention to... Oh no. Whoa. A wave of nausea washes over me. The front of a city bus is crumpled against the back of a pickup truck. Thin trails of smoke mixed with a pungent smell of burnt rubber and scraped metal. Scrapped, whatever. The scene is surrounded by a unit of police cars and a fire truck along with the crowd of shaken people along the sidewalk. How awful. At least they all look okay. We can't do anything about it. Let's go. Masato and Yahiko nod hesitantly, but Ruri only stares thoughtfully at me. I stare at her. She tilts her head. I shrug. This seems to help her come to a decision as she suddenly turns to Masato and Yahiko with a very convincing smile. Hey Masato, Yahiko, why don't you guys head back? I got something to do really quick. Masato opens his mouth, clearly confused, but Yahiko elbows him in the side and shakes his head ever so slightly. What? Say, we better get back before your curfew. Hold your horses, I was gonna ask. Come along, peasant. Your king commands it. With a final wave, Yahiko drags Masato down the street. Ruri turns her attention to me. I'm inviting myself over. Gee, thanks. That's what friends are for. Despite the smirk on her face, I catch her glancing at the ruined bus. I can't find it in me to argue with her. Sure, I guess. We switch our route to a different street, remaining silent as we pass by 3 more police officers. Oh, look at the little plussies, they're so cute. We reach Myrade Apartments without much difficulty. It's a pretty decent place at a low price. A lot of Academy students are known to live here due to its close proximity to the campus. Do a lot of students live here? Yeah, why? Well, what if someone sees us? I don't want them to get the wrong idea. I feel a little uneasy as I remove my shoes. Judging from the blush on her face, it's less that she's worried about a ruined reputation, and more that she's trying to cover up certain feelings. Feelings that I'm not ready to deal with. Don't worry, I'm sure they just think you're one of my guy friends. I don't even look like a boy. I only smirk at her as I flop on the sofa. This is the place I know as home sweet home. Simple furniture, random pieces of clothing here and there, and a basic kitchen crammed in the corner. Not too fancy, but not shabby in the slightest. Comfortable. Rui doesn't seem to feel the same way. She gives everything a disapproving look as she proceeds through my apartment. I think this place has gotten messier. So sue me. Can I actually? No. She looks over me for a moment, and something in her expression shifts. So, that bus. I sigh noisily and close my eyes. Can we talk about something else? You hungry? Huh? I can make some omelets. Isn't that a breakfast food? Instead of replying, I just hear the rhythmic patter of footsteps against the carpet. In just a few minutes, there's a clack-clack of a knife against a chopping board, the gentle sizzle of oil in a frying pan, and the tick-tick-tack of chopsticks whipping against a bowl of eggs. A heavenly aroma rises from the air. Rui? With a lack of response, I open my eyes. It takes a little effort, but I manage to pull myself up and head to the kitchen. Rui? I stop short. Rui's zeroed in on the stove, sprinkling ham and cheese over a bubbling layer of egg and humming a catchy little tune. The apron tied around her waist should be way too big for her, but somehow it looks perfect. Wait, this is Rui. Rui Hayata. Get a grip, Yama. Get a grip. Get it. Nope, it's too late. Welcome home, honey. You must be starving. I prepared dinner just for you. Wow, I'm so lucky for marrying such a wonderful woman, not to mention adorable. Oh, sweetie, I'm the lucky one. Look at your chiseled jaw, your beautiful eyes. I'm not the one who's a work of art, baby. Well, why don't you have a seat, Pumpkin? Dinner's almost served. I simply can't wait to taste your delicious food, Angel. What would you prefer, darling? Dinner, a bath, or me? Oh, sugar, we both know the answer to that question. In that case, love, the first course will be your lips. My fist! I immediately jerk back to reality, the terrible vision dissipating into the air. Well, that escalated quickly. I don't even want to know what would bring such a terrible image to mind. Rui and me married? I shudder on the inside. Not that she, well, bad or anything. We understand each other more than anyone else. But then we'd have to be in a romantic relationship, and romance in high school is just... well, we could end up losing our friendship entirely, which would suck. And is 99.9999% likely given my great luck. Crap, what am I even thinking about? Back to reality. What are you making? Omelets! Duh! Omelets? Are you sure? She nudges me in the side, but she's smiling. Plate, please. Huh? Plate, idiot. Yeah, Your Majesty. We keep things light and teasing as I reach into the cabinet and pass a plate to Rui. And I'm going to end it here before things get more awkward. But hey, I like awkward sometimes. Anywho, I love this so much. Like, their little relationship is so cute and adorable, and I really am interested to see where it goes. And, you know, I've kind of forgotten that, you know, we were a killer at the beginning of this. And I don't know if Yama, who we are currently playing as, is said killer or not. So, this is going to be interesting. Yay, murder mysteries. Yay! Anywho, I'm logging off now. I'll see you guys later. And remember to do something nice for a stranger today. You may just save a life.